Hello, page here, and this week I'll be reviewing set number 76011. And this set is called Batman Manbat Attack. And it costs £18, which I think is a very good deal for what there is here, because it's quite a big build for an £18 set. So, here's the first build in the set. The first build is just a little glider for Nightwing. Now, this looks really cool from the back. And there's a sticker which I wish was a printed piece, but you know, considering the price of the set, it makes sense. And so yeah, there's a sticker with his logo and two studs, a few grill pieces, and some winglets on the side. And I think there's very nice detail on the back, but on the front, it's very plain. And that's really the only way I can phrase it. It just doesn't quite look right. I mean, this looks cool, but from the front, it's just the bit where he stands, then there's two fuses coming out the back, and that's pretty much it from the front. Although, it's quite nice that there's a little area for him to stand, and there are two weapons which are grapple gun shooters. Although, also, this doesn't stand up that well unless it's on a studded base. It just topples over all the time. Unless you take off these kind of flames, but even then it doesn't stand up that well, and when you take away the flames it just looks like a weird sort of land vehicle of some sort. So yeah, it's not that good of a build. I mean, the back of it's quite cool, but apart from that, it's not really that good. Next part of the build is the main bit of the build, which is the Batcopter. And this is a nice rendition of the Batcopter in LEGO. I think it's the second one they ever did. So, firstly, at the front, there's a very nice bat shape. I wish that would carry through the whole thing, really, but it's nice that they got a bat shape even at the front. And there's another sticker right here, and there's a light. On the bottom there are 3 wheels, so it can roll and take off. Although those kind of get a bit stuck, and it doesn't work that well, or go that fast. At the top there's a nice rotor that goes around very fast if you flick it quite right. Although it looks a bit odd from the top because they're grey pieces and most of the build's black. There's also a grey piece there. Although I guess maybe that's because the pieces have never been made in black at the time that this set was made, I guess. That could be it. So I guess that's excusable. It's sort of a bit odd, but you know, it's okay. And there's a nice canopy at the front, and on the side there are 2 flick-fire missiles, which work okay, although sometimes they get a bit caught in the build, and it's kind of hard to activate them. So, hang on. You see, there's one being launched off there. On the side, there are 2 side pods, and at the back, there's a nice big bat wing, so that's cool. And there's a rotor, which is pretty basic, but quite cool. Overall, this is a basic yet cool helicopter. And also, at the bottom, there's a winch, but it's kind of hard to activate. And it really doesn't quite work that well, because it's very slow. But that's only due to LEGO having a very weird winch mechanism for most of their sets. And finally, here's the canopy, or the inside bit. It's very plain. I mean, there's seating for Batman, even with his helmet on, so that's cool. And then there's just one tile piece. No controls for the flick-fire missiles, or the light, or the propeller, or anything, or the steering. It's just one tile piece. So I really wish there were a bit more in the interior, but the exterior looks nice enough to make up for it. And finally, in the set, there are the 3 minifigs. Right, so the first minifig is the basic Batman that comes in all of the DC sets, or at least most of them. especially from 2012 to 2013. Although in 2014 they started introducing some new suits. So yeah, this is the very basic one. I've had about 3 of him in sets that I've bought. So I'll just very quickly go over the details on this minifig. So he's got a very nice bat symbol on his torso, and lots of muscular printing, and a utility belt. You can't have Batman without a utility belt. And I have to say, the cowl piece is very nice, although used in all the Batman sets pretty much. Although it looks very nice. And he's also got 2 very unique face prints. Although not unique to this particular minifig, unique to all the Batman figs. He's basically just got a Bruce Wayne head with a white strip going around it. And there's the expression where he's smirking a bit. Not that that's something Batman would usually do, but I think that's quite nice, so they've got a smirking face on there anyway. On the back it just continues the printing from the front of the torso. And next up are the 2 exclusives to this set. The first one is Nightwing, who's got a nice detailing on his torso, where it just shows his logo, and the rest of the minifig doesn't have any printing apart from the face, which has a very serious expression, and a very happy and confident expression. And I think his mask looks quite cool. It's got red eyes and a black mask, and he's got a cool hairstyle. And my favourite minifig in the set is definitely Manbat, because he's exclusive and plus he looks really cool. So he's got 2 bundles of dynamite as accessories. None of the other minifigs have accessories, so that's quite cool that they gave him accessories. And he's got a unique earpiece, although there was one in Series 9 minifigs, but it was in black colour and didn't have ear printing. So it's nice that he's got that, and he's got a very cool and cheerful expression, and he's got a bit of hair printed on his torso, and a few muscles underneath the hair. And he's got some nice wings, and overall it's a really good representation of the character, Manbat. And he definitely looks quite cool, if a bit creepy. And on the back it just continues the printing, and the wing pieces are definitely the best bit of Manbat minifig, although it's all very cool. I just wish the legs had a bit of printing, but there's the back face print where he looks very scared. And I'm sure you probably would be if there's like 2 superheroes coming at you and all you've got is dynamite. So that's probably for when he's like lost the battle, which he probably would, since he's fighting Batman. And I'd give this set a 7 out of 10. It's a very good set. There's some minor flaws, but overall it's very good. And that's it for this review. If you like this review, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you later, alligator.